What a great shirt. Good evening and welcome to episode 244 of The Lady and the Professor. That's a great Haunted Mansion shirt you have. I have a Sleepy Hollow shirt, which was a gift. A gift from somebody who comes out to the show on Monday nights. He gifted me a shirt. I feel like Carl.
Such an amazing gift to get. Like, you feel like Carl.
I do feel like Carl.
Right,
but Captain Tripp, who plays on Monday nights, he came in last week and he had this shirt on. And I said, that's a great shirt.
And then he ripped it off of his body and said, take it, Professor, take it.
He came in this week and he had a different great shirt on. And I said, that's a great shirt too. And then he handed me this shirt from his hand. It was pretty awesome.
So he told you he got an extra one delivered.
That's what he said. He said he had an extra one delivered. You can have it.
That's amazing. Pop into the feed if you can see us, because I cannot see us on the Facebook. I do not see that we are there.
Well, we are there because people are live and people can see us. So
how do you know?
Because we can see the number.
How do you know?
Anyway, it is great to be here for episode 244 of The Lady and the Professor. I am the Professor. I spent 9.5 years on the Phillips File on Real Radio 104.1. That was an increasingly long time ago.
Every day it gets a little bit further away from the present.
I started on the Phillips File the summer before Eliza was born.
Oh.
That's how long ago it was.
That's a ways away.
And
away from us.
And I'm able to keep that straight in my head because I started in June and then in October, right after she was born, I gave a lecture on how much it costs to have a baby at the hospital.
Oh, probably a lot.
It was close to $10,000.
Eeks.
No, we didn't have to pay all of it because of insurance and things like that, but
I'm sure that she's worth it.
Yeah, on the we are not on the plus side of the ledger on the profit and loss on that one. Our ROI is in the absolute crapper. Well, she's the lady, by the way, with the lady with the lovely Madame Leota shirt.
Yes, thanks to your mom. She gave this shirt, which is really pretty cool. It's your mom. It has like lace on the bottom. It's got little lace on the sides. It's kind of cool. I had a different shirt on about 90 seconds ago, and I said, "Oh." I felt like you and I really clashed. I had a lot of bright pink colors on, and then I remembered this shirt, and then I remembered
Bones.
This guy's in the house too, because my days are numbered here, people. Getting close to Halloween, and that's when they put me back in the closet. Well, they put me in the closet, and then they take me out in December for the Renaissance Fair, and they let me show my face there and do a little act. You know what I mean when I say a little act?
I think I do.
I do things like, what kind of dishes does skeleton serve food on? Anybody?
No, bone china.
Bone china, yeah, because you are the Professor.
I'm also the pun daddy.
You are the pun time, and you're with the pun daddy. How was your week, Bill? Did you do anything fun? I'm gonna go now. He asks a question, and then he's like, I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna go. Okay, fine. How was your week, Bill?
You know what? My week was pretty spectacular.
Spectacular. The words of the vernacular.
Hi,
Mama Betty. Sorry, I got excited. I saw my mama.
So, let's see. So last Thursday we did our show.
That is good.
Last Friday we didn't have a whole bunch going on, as I recall.
What did we do Friday? Oh, I went out with my friend Mary Lubicatus Alpi.
Yes, you did.
And I'll tell you, we had a heck of a meal at the 60 Vines. We had a lot of fun. We laughed a lot. We had to catch up on many things. We had many topics to cover, which we covered most of them. We'll probably have to go out again soon to cover the rest of them.
So it's just additional topics?
There's always additional topics.
Spare topics?
There's always the spare topics, yeah. But we have always have a great time when we go out.
Of course you do.
So that's what we did Friday. And what happened? What, pray tell, happened on Saturday?
Well, Saturday is one of our favorite times of the year because for pretty close to 10 years, I've been doing a Halloween party. I've been booked as entered for a Halloween party. It's one of the first like private gigs that I got. Was this Halloween party, which we go to every year. And I say it was close to 10 years ago because I remember who I was dating when I started going.
That's all how we remember the past, right?
Yes. and that was nigh unto 10 years ago at this point. So it may have only been 9. And I think there was one year where I didn't get invited because they did something different. It involved an off-site location. Oh. And I didn't get invited to that one. But since then, I've been doing them all. And you've been a part of all of them since you moved down, right?
I think this is the 3rd or 4th year. This one I was very involved with, which the first one I was very involved with. And then the next couple, too, I was just kind of pushing buttons, which is fine. Sometimes it's nice to have no pressure. But this one I felt I was very much a part of the show, and it was a blast. It was really, really fun.
They had the Ren Fair theme. So what we actually did was I created a Ren Fair game. This was us at the Ren Fair. No, wait, this is us at a Halloween party dressed like we were at the Ren Fair.
Yes. And this is, the first picture, which was, sweet, lovely. And then, what he really wanted to do was that. Is what he wanted to do was look down the dress. Can you see that?
I can't really tell because it's so small on my screen.
Oh, why is it
No, because the image that I see of the show, that like there's a whole bunch of other things. So my view of the show is small. On my monitor.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's got nothing to do with anything except for the way I enter. That's the one.
That's the
one.
That's the money shot right there.
There were an ample number of Cupid's kettlebells, kettle drums. Cupid's kettle drums.
That's a medieval word for breasts.
Yes.
I got to use it in a sentence.
Yes.
I don't remember what the sentence was, but I don't remember what it was, but it was funny.
It was funny. You did a great job.
That's a great game that we could play if anyone else is looking to have a party. This was a really fun game, and I think it was really popular, and a lot of laughter going on. We've done things where we're like, that wasn't the best thing we've ever done, but this was pretty much an awesome thing. And I think you and I had that great chemistry where it was a lot of improv, and we didn't really have a lot of scripted stuff, but it was good. I have to say hello to Mary Lou Selby and Rosemary Costa, my 2 favorite blondes ever.
You may also have to say hello to your biggest fan.
Oh, I found out. Jeez, it feels like my arm's about to break off. I hope so. I can't lose another part of me. That would stink. I found out I have a super fan. His real name is Doug, but I call him Dr. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, something or other.
That's not what it is at all, but that's fine.
Mary Lou knows who I'm talking about, and so does Diane. She loves him. Diane, by the way, is Mary Lou's and Rosemary's mama, and she's one hot mama, if you know what I'm talking about. Get to see her next week. She's a beauty. I love her. I'm going to go now. He comes in, tells a joke, and then he just leaves.
I want you to know right now, I've done something that has screwed everything up for my view of the show. I can't do anything with comments right now.
I'm gonna have to be the commenter. I'll make comments like, what do skeletons say when they set off to sea? What do we say? Bon voyage! Bon voyage!
Oh my goodness.
Bon voyage! Adios, muchacho! All right then. Wow. Okay, well then, there you go. Let's just... He is really heavy, you guys. Yeah, there we go. All right. Don't worry, babe. I can handle that.
Okay, I can't do anything right now.
Can you see me? That's all.
No, I can't see anything.
You can't see anything?
No, I made everything too big. I made
that's it like what she said. That's what she said. I made it too big. Would you want to go out and come back in? I don't like to be left here alone. You know that. I will be right. I know who can entertain.
Okay, do it.
I go to the same barber as that guy over there. I gotta remember, I gotta look in the opposite direction. Cause that's where he is. All right, I'm gonna tell you a couple jokes. Well, you're still there, Professor. Oh, now he's gone. Gone again, Sally. That's a line from The Nightmare Before Christmas, one of my favorite movies. Okay. Why didn't the skeleton rob the bank? Anyone? Why didn't the skeleton rob the bank? Well, I'll tell you why. He didn't have the guts. Where the hell's the professor? Okay, I'll give you another one. What is a skeleton's favorite instrument? Mary Lou, I know you know this. I know you. Carl, come on, somebody. Joe, anybody. What is a skeleton's favorite instrument? It's a trombone, baby. Come on, a trombone. Does anybody laugh? Hello, is this thing on? Where the hell's the professor? All right, I'll tell you one more. I think he's coming into life here. What's a skeleton's second favorite instrument? Anyone? It's like crickets I can hear. The skeleton's favorite second instrument is a saxophone. Yeah, I feel like I'm all alone here on stage. Where the hell's the professor? Get yourself on the stage, Professor. I see you down there. Hold on 1 second. Tracy needs her hand. Hold on. Bill, there we go. Professor.
All right.
Work with me, baby. I can't do this all day. The people are leaving. We're losing our audience here. I'm going to go now. Oh, boy.
All right, hon, I can't do anything with comments. I can't.
That's okay. You don't have to. Will you please go? You see how slow he walks away? I can do it, honey.
I don't know what's happened here.
You just worry about being your beautiful self with your beautiful headless horseman, and I will put up comments like chirp, chirp, nobody's here. But I like this one because bone ham, bone horn. The bone horn. Is that an instrument? What's a bone horn?
I don't know that the bone horn is an instrument, dear. I don't know that that's true.
It should be. It should be. Hey, you know what else we did this week that we could possibly talk about? We, of course, took a little time and went to the Magic Kingdom because,
of course, why wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't we do something like that? Because that's what people like us do. And I'm trying to get some things up here to show you guys.
Do it. All right, I'm back, babe.
We went good. Good. Yeah, I know you're awesome. We went early in the morning. We got there at 8:00 because we figured it's 8:00. We'll get there early. We'll jump on some rides. We only had about 3 hours or so to spend. Maybe we had about 4. We had about 4 hours to spend. So we decided, let's try to get on Tron because we haven't gone on it in a while. And we only went on it once. And I said, I remember it was kind of good, but I kept my eyes closed. So we decided at 8:15 in the morning that would be a good thing to do. So we did it. This was the result of the, this is what, this is not pretty. Bill is like, I'm going just on the, like, I'm on this, I'm on the carousel of progress. And I'm like, I am seriously going to die. There's another photo from the right of the other angle.
From the opposite angle, and it's even worse.
The vein in my neck. Seriously, it looks like I'm about to have a pop out of the, pop out situation. A stroke situation. Let me see if I can get, well, this is can you see this one? This is a more pleasant one of us. Just being, silly. I don't know if you can see it. I'm holding the ears.
Right? Says, I don't see that one.
You don't see that one. Okay, so let's do this. Joe, what did Joe say? What does he say?
Joe says, pro tip, keep your mouth closed while on Tron. It keeps the bugs out.
Well, once we got through that launch, because it launches you 60 miles an hour out of that chute, I loved it. I think that's my favorite coaster of all time. Is that one now?
Yeah, it is a great ride. And then we went on Space Mountain, which you did not enjoy.
I have no desire for Space Mountain ever again. I don't need to do it because here's the results. I don't know if you can see that, but
I'm not seeing the changes. I don't know why.
Well, you'll see it. I think it's got a slight delay. It's got a slight delay.
This is a good picture of us, though.
We're a very attractive couple, I have to admit. I mean, I have to admit it, but I have to.
Mary Lou Bacadis loves Space Mountain. Joe Bazemore says Space Mountain rules.
Space Mountain is the worst roller coaster I've ever been on in my life. It's herky-jerky.
The three people on this ride were
the lady behind you
different rides.
The lady behind you is about 90.
I'm not 100% sure that's a woman.
Well, it could go either way. It's not. There's a lot of gender confusion these days. I'm in the front. I feel like it's herky-jerky. It moves you. It shakes you all over. You can't see where you're going. It's too damn long. Tron, I loved Tron. Tron was smooth. It was like just gliding along, smooth as silk. It was beautiful. Why is my work calendar opening here? It's telling me I'm in a meeting. I'm supposed to go to a meeting right now. That can't be right.
That can't be right.
It can't be right. So anyways, that was, I don't like Space Mountain. Hun, you're free to go on it anytime, just like Star Wars. You just do it without me.
Star Tours,
Star Wars, whatever it is. And then this was just, hey, let's take a photo. I want to drink my coffee. Well, we looked cute. Now this, Mary Lou, look at this shirt, Mary Lou. This is my shirt. His shirt is amazing. It's a Haunted Mansion. But my shirt, look at that. It's all glitzy.
That's a pretty cool shirt.
That was a brand new shirt I got, and I am not ashamed to say, at the OMG Thrift for $6. Brand new, had the Disney tags on it.
That's a bargain.
That's a good bargain.
It's a bargain.
Once in a while, you're like, wow, that was a good deal.
You know what you say sometimes? Sometimes you say, OMG.
OMG is right. All right, I have one more, I think.
All right.
So we had a really fun time running around like,
that was right. That was right after we had our creme brulee.
We had the creme brulee croissant over in Gaston's Pub, which is highly recommend that. I mean, that's wonderful. Now this is really a couple that's this is a sober couple. We're a sober couple. I mean, I'm not.
We're not a sober couple, but we were sober then.
We usually bring our little secret vat of rum and pineapple juice. But this was like 9 a.m, so we said no. But the lady taking the photo, she was so into it. She was so excited. She's like, let's do something different. And then switch hats. So we switched. I had the ears on. And then she said, act, stupid. And that was,
she gave us direction and we followed direction, dear.
We're actors. We can do it. So this is, this is the result of just a little bit of direction.
And
you guys are having a party and you need entertainment. These two idiots can come and be, look at my new pin. That was a good trade right there. I'm collecting all these ones that have the glove. I got 3 out of the set. Anyways, that's enough about us.
Joe says, if that's what sober looks are you kidding me? This whole show is about us, dear. If that's what sober looks like, you start drinking earlier. What I will say this: I think, and I believe this. Like there are some things you can spend money on at Disney which aren't worth it.
They're not worth it at all.
But the money which you put into the photo pass,
totally worth it.
To be able to go into the park and just look for people with the green shirts and get your picture taken. They're not all great. They're not all great pictures. They're not all great photographers. But I would say we had 3 great photographers in the 4 hours we were there.
I think they upped their training or something, because these guys were like, everybody in Disney is like, hi, let's have a magical day. Nothing can stop us now. I'll tell you how we're going to make it happen. I do a really good impersonation of Mickey, incidentally.
You do a spectacular.
Let's take a ride in the countryside. I also do Goofy, but you have to pay to hear that one.
I'm Goofy.
No. I just got that, and it was quite dirty.
Oh, yeah?
Don't you be talking to me. Might be kids watching this show. You do a really good Donald Duck impersonation. I think you should do it. Do it now. There you go. That's Donald Duck. We play a game sometimes, and I'm Goofy. I do the Goofy voice. He does Donald. And Eliza does Mickey Mouse. Nothing can stop us now. And we don't understand a word he's saying, because he talks like that. Precisely.
Actually say the same thing every time.
Can you imagine what life is like in this house? It's
an acceptable team name is Tracy Does Goofy. And if you need spare syllables, and Goofy.
All right. We have one more thing that we wanted to definitely touch base on. If you're in the local area, Mary Lou is going to hopefully join me with the lovely lady Diane and hopefully her fantabulous husband Richard at the last post-time lounge and cafe trivia with the Mr. Professor.
I have been hosting live trivia at Post-Time Lounge and Cafe for in excess of 10 years.
A lot of years. And
Joe Bazemore has been there for about 99% of those days. And Carl has been there for almost as many.
Same. Joe and Carl and Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Actually, that's not really the name he goes by.
Well, actually, Doug came a little bit later.
Doug came a little bit later, but he is definitely a local, not a local. That's not what the word I meant to say. A loyal follower of.
He's also a hyper local celebrity because he's in the show. He's in my slideshow.
He's also he's an author of a really good book, which I have.
I'm Just a Girl.
I'm Just a Girl. It's right there on my shelf. I know it's not. I could pull it out, but
I could also pull it out. But
that's what she said.
We only do that on the OnlyFans. Go on.
Right. You have to pay. That's like bonus content.
You gotta get past the paywall.
So Tuesday night will be amazing, but no, Doug is very awesome and smart, and he plays by himself. His team is by himself, and if you can win, which he does often when you're playing by yourself, that's impressive. You only got that one brain. Hey, I just noticed that my friend Kim McMillan, who I haven't talked to in a million years, from high school, is actually watching right now, or she stumbled.
She was, at least.
She said, "What the hell is this nonsense?" Oh my God! But Kimball. She just called me Kimball. No, she called me Tracy Ball. She was Kimball because the piano in music class said Kimball on it. And I started calling her Kimball. Hey, Kimball. And I was Tracy Ball. Anyways,
I'm sure that piano said Kimball.
Well, I called her Kimball and then I was Tracy Ball. She was a fantastic basketball player. She was really tall. I mean, she still is. Fantastic athlete and all over incredible person. So I'm excited to see her name pop in along with my beautiful and wonderful cousin Denise popping into the show. It's like a family reunion for me. My
Doug
Massachusetts homies.
Doug says, I am the one true Doug. There should be no other Dougs before me. I believe that this coming Tuesday, we will actually have our 3 Dougs. We'll have Doug England, the author of I'm Just a Girl. We will also have Doug Boyle, who is our neighbor. And additionally, we also will probably have Doug from the Red Sox team.
Oh, Doug from the Red Sox. Yes.
Doug and Francis, I think, are going to be there on the last night.
I gotta talk.
It will be like it was once before, a 3 Doug night.
A 3 Doug night! Oh my God! I'm gonna go now to post time. Can you imagine if I showed up at post? Okay. All right. Anyways, I am going to be there, which is going to be exciting for me. I'm going to try to scoot out of work early, but there's a photo shoot. There's not a photo shoot. There's a video shoot. Actually, I didn't tell you, Bill, happening at my office that day. Big news. Big news. It's going to be a thing going on. So I don't know if I can scoot out early. So Mary Lou, I'm going to count on you to go and grab a table early. Bill, I'm going to count on you to go and grab a table early, and I'll have to meet you all there.
I think you're asking maybe, possibly too much of me. Let me tell you why.
No, you have your table. You have the professor's table.
No. Since June 3rd of this year, to say to me, hey, Bill, I need you to get there early would not have been any kind of a problem. However,
actually, you are correct. That segues nicely into the next big announcement.
Effective Monday, I have gainful employment again.
I am, and the heavens opened up and said, "You have a job."
Yes.
For those of you that didn't know, Bill had lost his job for no reason of his own. Stupid company. We won't trash them online, but if you want to know who it is, I can tell you. Just reach out. Great employee for years and years. Awesome. You're wonderful. You're fabulous. You're great. Oh, by the way, yeah, we're doing a layoff, so you don't have a job anymore. And this happened in June. So Bill has been hustling like a madman to make money. And
I've been driving for DoorDash. I've been doing shows. I've been applying for work religiously. I have. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Somehow the bills got paid. Our church, Maitland Presbyterian, has helped us out greatly. I have to say, they've been extremely supportive with their prayers and, let's just say, other financial help that they've given us because, everybody struggles. There's no shame in it.
I have applied for 117 jobs.
What the hell? Have you had time to do anything else, Professor?
So I've applied for 117 jobs. I have been selected for one of them.
Well, the funny thing is, hon. So did you apply for that job, or did you meet that person at a job fair and you had Christian Help with our wonderful friends at Christian Help?
Yep.
Which is not really a religious organization in spite of its name. They help do outplacement. And I'm getting so excited, I can't even speak, you guys.
It is not a non-religious organization.
It could be the gin.
But, yeah, so I actually applied for work with the company I'm going to be employed with, which is Massey Services. I applied for 4 different jobs there. And I got one interview.
We're sick of this guy's resume. Let's just throw him a bone. Wait. Throw him a bone! That's my line, Tracy. Stop using my bits. I'm going to go now.
Wait, that's my bit.
It's somebody's bit.
So on Tuesday, I can't promise you I'm going to be there early. I can only just barely promise you I'm going to be there.
So Mary Lou, I'm counting on you. You know the table that's usually Bill's. Well, they put a sign that says
they'll reserve that table for me.
Well, Mary Lou, if you want, I'm sorry that everyone else has to hear this private conversation. Mary Lou, if you want that table, grab it. Because I think people are going to show up early. They know you've been there forever. It's the last night. They close a couple days after.
They close on November 2nd.
So we may want to plug November 2nd. There is Mary Lou, listen up. There is a comedy show on November 2nd.
November 1st, there's a comedy show.
What did I say?
November 2nd, which is the last day.
Isn't that the show?
Closing on Sunday the 2nd.
When's the show?
November 1st, the Saturday. So
okay.
The comedy group that I've been performing with in Sanford actually was scheduled to do 10 shows in 2026 at post time. And we're opening for Skin Deep on Saturday, November 1st.
So if you want to come and see the show, I think you and I are going to possibly have a date night after. So you'll do your comedy, whatever, but if Mary Lou's there, screw the date night. We're hanging out with her. Just saying. Rosemary, you really need to get yourself up here. She needs to relocate to this area of the world. I have to say,
Mary Lou, grab it if you want it as an acceptable TV.
Meeting Rosemary 2 weekends ago was absolutely wonderful. She looks like Mary Lou. She's got the blonde hair. She's sassy as ever. And I heard so much about her, and I quite frankly adore her. Just going to say, she's just a quality human being. And it, again, goes back to Mama Diane, who raised some pretty awesome kids. I hope she's watching. I'm not just saying that. I'm really from the heart. Pretty awesome. And when people compliment me, I just say, I had good parents. I was blessed to have good parents. And honestly, that's what it comes down to.
That is not what I say if people say nice things about me.
You had good parents. You had good parents. They taught you the right things.
At least one.
Well, I didn't know your father, so I can't speak to him, but I know your mother has raised six beautiful children.
If you'd have met my father, he would have hit on you.
Well, I would hope so. Listen, I'll take it where I can get it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not offended. I'm not one of those, new aged feminists. I don't even know if that's a thing, but I just made it up. If someone wants to call me sweetie, they should. And when I walk away, you better look at my butt and whistle. Just kidding. No,
So we talked about what we did on Saturday last week. We talked about what's happening on Tuesday. Right. Let me say this.
We haven't even hit a topic yet.
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
I stayed home.
You stayed home.
Had one of these.
So for the first time.
I got a question. Is it bad to drink alone? They say you shouldn't drink alone. That's like a bad sign, right? I mean, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say because you went to the thing. I had Sunday night, but I dropped the kid. What did I do Sunday night? Did I drop the kid at church?
Yes, you took.
Oh, then I didn't drink. I didn't drink because I had to go back and pick her up. So I didn't. It was Tuesday night when you took her. Okay, so I don't know. One night this week, I drank alone, and you know what? I like the guy sang about. I drink alone, with nobody else, and it was fine.
That's George.
I don't even know what
the Destroyers.
That guy.
Denise says she does it all the time.
I do it all the time too, right? It's not bad. I mean, if I drank like 3 of these, it might be bad. I have one when I'm by myself. And then I switch to wine. Whatever.
So Sunday night, though, was the first time you had missed
it's the first time I didn't go to the comedy. I didn't go, right, Denise? Exactly.
So this is what
she's got my blood.
We came to a realization on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
There have been now 6 Top Dog comedy shows. I've missed one. You've missed one. Aaron has missed one. The only people who have been at every single one of them are Aaron and Liz.
No,
only Aaron and Liz.
That Aaron.
Every single one.
Aaron and Liz are incredible human beings. Her mom has missed one. Karen, whatever.
Karen missed one.
You always get a miss. Mary Lou has been at most of them, and Dickie have been at most of them. You can't expect people to come out every night, including you or I, who wants to do this every friggin' Sunday night.
But this coming Sunday,
sometimes Sunday it's dedicated
to
God.
All 8 of the comedians who will be there are coming from Jacksonville.
It's a Jacksonville, Florida invasion. Yeah, Jacksonville invasion. So I'm trying to get some people.
Also in Florida, by the way, dear.
Well, that's very, very good point. They are pretty good. And I'm telling you, I got to say, honestly, and I'm not biased.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm actually not. I've been to comedy shows, but, they have 10 comedians, 8 comedians, whatever. Half of them are good. Half of them are bad. I have to say the comedians that Aaron has put into you're in my, that's not a word. That's not a thing. Our show have been really spectacular. I've seen maybe 40 comedians, and maybe 2 of them have been not spectacular, but not horrible. Well, 1 maybe. You know who I'm talking about. Anyways, I know he knows. But usually you go and there's the few that are really good, and most of them are like, eh. Most of them have been really funny. It's $5. What the hell? $5. That's nothing. We want to give these comedians something. So there's a $5 cover charge. The drinks are super cheap. You get a glass of wine for what, $4 or $5? I drink Guinness. It's $4.
$5. Maybe. $5.
$5 for a Guinness. I mean, come on. Oh, yeah. Mike. Oh, Mike.
And you know what? The other thing I will say about this is that the food is really good.
Oh my God, right? So there was one comedian. I won't talk about who he was. It was silence, man. It was, I almost said I'd never seen anything. I never heard anything like it. He was trying. Sometimes you try new stuff. The guy was a nice guy. Maybe. I don't know him. I'm assuming. But it was quiet. And I was, yeah. And I'm nudging your mom like, what the hell is going on? Because his mom.
Oh, that was the week I wasn't there.
No, you were there.
Oh.
No, you were there. You were there.
Still wants to know if the silence is for me. Now, listen.
No, Bill's pretty good. Bill is very good at whatever he does. That is not I'm a wife. I got to be supportive. He knows when I don't think he's good, I will tell him and I'll say, let's
actually, if she doesn't think I'm perfect, she will tell me.
It's a problem. I'm really hard on myself and I'm really hard on other people and I shouldn't really be, but no, I think I'm honest with you, but I think you're spectacular. I mean, I really do.
So she's seen me do comedy.
He's spectacular.
I think 5 times, right?
No, it was not for Bill. Probably 5 times. And I've given you some hints on what I think works better than maybe some other material that you've used that don't, I'm honest with him.
But I will tell you that one of the challenges with the Sunday night for me is that, like this past Sunday night, the show that you weren't at, I was the host.
I know.
We didn't have these spectacular Billy Floyd.
The comedy stylings of Billy Floyd as always. And Billy Floyd has recently chopped off all of his hair. I mean, his hair was past his butt and he shaved his head, you guys.
That's funny. I'd never noticed where it was in relationship to his butt.
Well, I'm into the details. I would be an excellent eyewitness for a crime. I'd be like, yeah, blue jeans on. His butt was really good. And I think, his arms, he must work out at least 4 days a week. Just saying. I'd be really good with the sketch. To be sketching him.
I'll need you to come in to see if you can identify this witness. Can you have the witnesses turn around, please? I'd remember that ass anywhere.
Oh, that's the ass. That's it.
Joe
that's
says,
a sweet spot right there, my
Bill
friend.
should tell more ex-girlfriend jokes.
For those of you that don't know, Joe Bazemore is the brother of Bill's ex-girlfriend. She's a lovely woman. Yes, everybody's got exes. Everybody's got a tale to tell. We're all just trying to do the best we can with what we have.
I've decided not to try and do the best that I can with the tale that I might tell about Joe's sister's tale.
Yeah. Can I just show something cute?
Yes, please.
So I bought, if anyone is interested in the local, actually, you don't even have to be local because they can be shipped. My friend, Jess, who's a spin teacher, has 2 twin daughters who are 10 years old, I think, maybe 11. They're selling all these kind of goodies. And I got this sweet Troop 488 here in the Orlando area. I mean, how sweet is that? I want to thank you for our support. I want to thank you for our support. They're trying to go to Washington, D.C., to raise money. Oh, I shouldn't show our address. My goodness.
So they're raising money for their trip to D.C.
I mean, it's super cute. There was not just candy. Like you could buy like a mug or something. But we happened to buy a crunchy Cajun mix, like spicy, crunchy thing. And then I got some, I think, sea salt caramel turtles or something. I don't know.
Oh, yes.
Owls. The owls. I got the owls.
Yes.
Owls filled with caramel and sea salt. But anyways, it's just sweet, and I'll see her tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. when I'm at the gym at my spin class. And I've got weird notes. Can you read that? It's part of my, this is part of my comedy act that I'm writing. I'm writing some jokes in case I ever decide to do stand-up because, now we're in that world. I know, Rosemary, so good.
Mary Lou says hopefully the museums will reopen by the time the Girl Scouts get to D.C.
Oh, well, hopefully Trump will be, never mind.
Rosemary wants to know if they're still selling stuff.
I think they are, and I can put it on a Facebook. Yes, they are, and I will put it on my Facebook page. I think they can ship it out. They have a lot of really good, and it's not expensive. It's like $6 or something for like a bag of yumminess. And they're, the Girl Scouts. And these two are so cute. And each one has like a little video where they're talking, but it's a cartoon character, and they've made the video, and it's their voice saying, "Please come help us. We're trying to go to DC to get on a trip with the Girl Scouts." It's just so cute. I can't really explain it. It's much cuter than what I just did. But anyways, I'll put it on my Facebook page if anybody's interested. I'm not trying to sell things, but it's just sweet. It's just sweet.
Juice says maybe they can bring back some White House rubble as souvenirs.
Right? Because they're,
But right now, although the government is shut down, they're doing construction on the White House.
Well, it's a
I don't know where
perfect
that
time.
money comes. I don't know where that money comes from. Apparently
it's coming from you and me, my friend. It's coming from you and I.
So
let's not get into politics.
It's from billionaires
assholes. Billionaire
dickweeds.
I'm sorry to use the word dickweed because it is rough. I've had some gin.
The joke there is it's funny to use the word billionaires. All right, dear.
People that are friendly.
It is 9:13.
They're on the list.
We started a half an hour late today.
Oh my God, I know because so this is my day was crazy today. I get up, go to the gym, go swimming, do the ice bath, do the thing, go to work the job, go to meetings.
Come home.
Squeeze in a pedicure at lunch because
what
God
the who?
I had to.
Your husband's on a. Oh, wait a second. Now I know why you got him.
You got a job, so now I can get pedicures once again. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Go back to work. Do a bunch of crap. Come home. I had a meeting, a training. I'm doing this other thing that I can't talk about at this time. Yet. But we will talk about it in the future. Mary Lou kind of knows because she's the only one. She's my go-to for secrets. But I had a training from 6 to 8. So I get home from work, shove some food in my mouth, get on the thing, give 2 hours training. Now I'm here with you people. So it's been a day and a half, but a good day and a half. I am carving out my future. Carving out. It's going to take some time, but I'm carving out my future. And if you all want to, who's Richard Weed? Who's that?
That's Dick Weed.
Sorry, that's hilarious. Oh, God, yeah.
Anyway.
This is for the ballroom, right? Yeah, the ballroom. Yes. Let's go dancing. I first read that and I was like, Rosemary wants to go dancing. Sorry, I said Mary Lou. Rosemary wants to go dancing. I would love to go dancing. Karen, thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. This is just quickly because I know we're running long. I got this thing that said, sign up for Fabulous Over 40. I'm like, I'm Fabulous Over 50. What the hell? So just for the hell of it, I don't even know what it is. I say, sure, I'll sign up. I don't pay any attention. The thing starts. The contest starts. I don't write a profile. I don't write anything. Are you pulling it up?
I'm pulling it up. I can't put it on the screen, but I can pull it up on my computer.
It's like silly. It's like it's another one of these. It's a fundraiser for breast cancer, which
if you're going to choose something to raise money for,
That is the thing. It's breast cancer awareness month. My mom had breast cancer. She is a survivor. And gosh, I just looked at me and I'm already moved up in the rankings. I said, I'm not really going to do anything. I'm not going to ask people to vote for me. People are going to be annoyed. It's stupid. So
we ask a lot over the summer.
We ask a lot. And I don't want to ask people to, do this thing. So anyways, I go look on my phone. It says, hey, you're in the rank. And I'm like, how can I be in the rankings? I'm not doing anything. I don't even have a profile. So I go and I look and I say, wow, I'm kind of up there. So I guess I'll do this thing. So I write a little profile. I'm currently 3rd in my group.
I
know. It's ridiculous. But I know it's annoying people. But if you want to vote, it's on my Facebook page. If you want to donate, it's awesome because you can donate. This is a little bit that I wrote, but you can donate, but it really, when it comes to the end, right now I'm in number 3. I have to make the top 20 by tonight. I think it ends in a couple hours. It might have ended. So I made it to the next round. But anyways, you can vote with money. You give more votes, whatever. Or you just do a free vote, whatever. But it's, it spreads awareness. So I wasn't going to do this. I was like, I'm not going to do this because, again, I don't want to, it's annoying to people. They don't need to see this. But I decided it's a good cause. So I'm going to do it. Denise, I love you. I love you. Denise is one of those people that has changed me as a human being because she was cool. I was not. I hung out with her and I learned some stuff. Let's just say. Anyways, if you want to vote, you can. I'm 3rd. It's kind of silly. Whatever. But it's a very good cause. And I decided to just do it because they kept texting me. They're texting everybody that's in it. I don't know. Anyways, the prize is $40,000 and I could be on the cover of this magazine. I mean, can you picture this? On the beauty magazine? Can you picture this nonsense?
What did we learn from Tom?
It's all about the money. If you have affluence and influence and friends that have money, they can pay, you can win, which is fine. As long as the charity gets money. I am sweating like a whore in church. I didn't mean to say that out loud, you guys. Whores are welcome in my church.
All right. Now, having said all that, it is 9.
You dirty people.
We actually had a topic we were going to talk about.
We didn't cover
that was related to that.
About whores in church? That's a weird topic. You know what we did? We'll save it for next week.
Yes, we'll save it for next week.
Seriously.
Because it's already 9:18, and all we've done
is talk about us.
Chit-chat. And
paddywhack.
And giving your dog a bone.
And we've said some jokes. Okay, you want another one?
Yes, ma'am.
Why did the skeleton climb up the tree? Denise, Mary Lou, Rosemary, Joe, Carl, anybody?
He wanted to bone a squirrel.
No. Because that's a good answer, but because a dog was after his bones. Now keep it clean there, Professor. Keep it clean. I'm gonna go now.
Go the other way.
Well, he likes to travel in different circles. He likes to travel in different circles, He likes to see the other side of the room.
While he's able to be out and about.
Holy crap, it's hot here.
So Tracy had a meeting tonight.
I feel like it must be 80.
So she had the exact same background that she has right now in the meeting, right?
I didn't have the gin, though. Didn't
have the gin, but the same background. And she moved. What do you think Tracy moved out of the room so it wouldn't be in the background? You can't see it.
It was right there before.
Yes.
Well, it's not there now.
I did the thing what you should have done, dear. She moved her laundry hamper out of the room.
The hamper was overflowing with dirty clothes. And this is like
overflowing.
It was flowing. It wasn't overflowing. It was flowing with dirty clothes. And I said, because, you sit down when you're in
There's an outside chance that Mike Hoffman wants to know if there's a Mrs. Bonesy, but he may be trying to keep up with you on martinis.
I'm a looking baby. I was really into Jack Skellington until I found out he was a dude. And I was like, damn it! There goes another one. Another one bites the dust, as we say in the underworld. All right, I'm gonna take off now. Bye bye. Just go. When you're getting ready for a professional meeting, you don't want to have a laundry hamper that's overflowing.
But you would have completely been in front of it. There's no chance anyone ever would have seen it. And
why take a chance at dirty laundry?
I moved it.
I don't want to air my dirty laundry, you people. I don't mean you people. You're all my friends. I got to get my hair cut. I got to be like Billy Floyd and go to Martina and chop this sucker down, baby.
Okay, well, you're not going to get as much cut off as Billy Floyd did.
I might. Well, no, I'm not going to shave my head. You're right. But I will do a pixie. Don't tempt me, people. I'll do it.
An acceptable team name is I will do a pixie.
A pixie haircut, you sickos. All right.
All right. I think we should probably move on, dear.
Let's. You want to know what I'm watching?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Let's do that
quickly, because I know you people are fond of this. Well, Mary Lou is. So anyways, I just watched the most amazing documentary on Amazon Prime. If you don't have Amazon Prime, it's almost worth it to get it just for this.
Is it a documentary about Amazon Prime?
No, you don't want to watch a documentary about Amazon. That's called I can't remember, but there is one, and you'll never want to buy anything on Amazon again. I think it's called Buy This. Yes. Anyways, that's a tale for another time. This documentary is about my heart, John Candy. It's called I Like Me. And it is so good, you guys. Grab the tissues. Mama Betty, you just don't watch it. She can't handle it. It's too much. It's too much. I almost couldn't handle it. You were gone last night. I was, whatever night I was alone this week. I don't even remember. Tuesday night. And I put it on and I watched it. And I'm telling you, it is the sweetest. He is the sweetest man, was the sweetest man. And Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, that's my mom's favorite movie. So that's why I'm like, yeah, you can't watch this documentary because you'll be bawling. Like I was sobbing. I think he was 46 when he died. Yes, Denise, you have to watch it. You don't have Prime. Shoot, come down here. Watch it with me. Take the trip to Florida to watch it with me. We'll make some popcorn. Anyways, it's a beautiful story. And it's got all the people that worked with him. It starts off, as I told you, Bill, with Dan Aykroyd is the first one. And boy, does he look. I mean, he's older. We're all older, but he's older.
Dan Aykroyd is no longer Dan Aykroyd.
No, he looks like a different guy.
He's the person who ate Dan Aykroyd.
He's Dan Aykroyd's dad. But he starts off saying, I hope somebody, and this is not a direct quote, but says, I hope somebody says something bad about John Candy because this is going to be really like sugary. This is going to be sweet. And, someone's got to give some kind of scandal about John Candy.
Nobody knows.
Hi, Chris Williams. Another WB friend. Wes Boylston. It is so sweet. And, they show clips of him as he's going along and with his family, and his family was his life and his kids. But anyways, just a quality person. And it shows how his career took off and, just a funny, sweet guy. So that is my recommendation. I Like Me. If you don't know what that is, it is a quote from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And people would always come up to him and quote that and say, because the line is, when Steve Martin is just going off and going off and going off and blah, 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 blah. You're like a chatty Kathy doll.
If that a story, what would be great? If it had a point.
Here's an idea. When you tell a story, have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener. I used to say that to my ex-husband all the time as a joke.
You say that to me sometimes.
Do I? Here's an idea. When you tell a story, make it have a point. It'll make it so much interesting for me. No, but anyways, then John Candy says, I like me. I like me. And my wife likes me. My kids like me. So I'm going to just be me. I mean, I'm not an actor. Well, I am, but not as good as John Candy, obviously. But it's so sweet. But anyways, yeah, Denise, it's rough to watch that. But it's a beautiful tribute to a beautiful human being. So I would suggest you watch that. Yeah, I Like Me on Amazon Prime, the documentary about John Candy, produced by Tom Hanks's son. Colin Hanks is the producer, and Tom Hanks is in that. And it's funny because when you watch it, you remember all the things he did. And Macaulay Culkin is so so sweet, talking about, because John Candy was in Uncle Buck with him, one of his first movies, and he said, he said, I had a terrible father. I had a really awful father. John Candy stepped in. He saw my father, and he took over as my father. He was that role, and it's, very heartfelt and very, very sweet. So yeah, that is my definite recommendation for your next watch.
I Like Me. All right, dear. It is not. We're 55 minutes into this show.
I gotta sing a theme song, people.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's cut to the chase, as we say.
A lot of phlegm for a
Let me warm up. La 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 la. Fun time. No, that's the wrong song.
Yes, it is. That's
the right sorry. Song. I looked at my schedule wrong. Let me warm up again. La 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 la. Fun time with the Pun Daddy. You know him. Fun time with the Professor Bill.
This is a curated list.
That was a really good rendition of that song, Bonesy. Well, thank you very much. I've been practicing all day long. All right, let's do it. Howdy goes.
Of course, it's a curated list.
He's got a beautiful voice, you guys. I mean, I'm sorry. I can't deny it. Okay, go ahead.
You should drink water while you're singing next time.
If only I were that good.
This is a curated list from this calendar from Auntie Carolyn and this book from Mary Lou Bukatis Alpe. Thank you both to Auntie Carolyn and Mary Lou Bukatis Alpe for providing this bit, which I write nothing for. All I do is read it.
Hey, that's good. And you read it so eloquently.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to do. Do you know coffee is the silent victim at our house?
Who?
Coffee is the coffee.
Coffee is a silent victim at our house.
Yes.
Because it's caffeinated.
It gets mugged every day.
It's mugged every day. Freaking day, you guys.
Every freaking fracking day.
Yeah.
2 peanuts were walking down the street.
Boys. 2 peanuts were walking down the street. One got shelled. One got deshelled.
So close.
One shelled about shell. One shell.
One is assaulted. One is assaulted.
But that's not close to shelled.
Well, you got the one part.
Thank you for giving me credit where credit is due.
Kyle Nugent. What the? Who?
Kyle. What? What the hell? We're international, baby. A Mr. Kyle Nunez from the Netherlands, not the nether regions. The Netherlands has joined. Now I can officially say I'm going to go now. But now that he's international, he can leave. He's like, I can go now. It's fine.
We started an hour late, so I said it's going to make it even harder for Kyle. And then Kyle shows up an hour later than that.
Kyle is in the Netherlands where I don't even know what the hell time it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what time it is.
It's one of those numbers.
I'm not good with numbers.
It's in the morning.
I'm not good with math.
Kyle Nunez.
Or hairdos.
Lovely to have you with us today.
I have a crazy hairdo.
The artist thought that his favorite paint had been stolen. The artist, what the hell just happened?
My hair is in shock that the artist's painting was stolen. Okay,
the artist thought that his favorite painting had been stolen. His favorite paint had been stolen, but
he misrepresented I have no idea.
It was a pigment of his imagination. A pigment. of his imagination. I'll accept that, Joseph.
I enjoy that one. That's a good one.
All right. Police were called to the...
Excuse me. That was a strong drink.
Police were called to a daycare center where a 3-year-old was... Police were called to a daycare center where a 3-year-old was...
assaulted by a peanut.
No. Negative.
Callback. That's a callback. I don't know. I have no idea.
3-year-old was...
diapered wrongly.
Resisting arrest.
That's damn funny. I'm not going to lie, you guys. That's quality joke right there.
Did you hear about the kidnapping at school?
The kidnapping at school was a kid, child.
Okay. He woke up.
Kidnapping. Oh, that's a good one.
Now we go right here to Dad Jokes 2.
We got our 2 sponsors tonight.
Funnier than ever. See what we did there? All right, here it is.
We all see
it. Here it is.
I need water.
What cats make good bowlers? What cats make good bowlers?
Siamese.
Negative.
Tuxedo.
Not tuxedos. No.
Tabby.
No.
The cat burglars. Alley cats. Because it's a bowling alley. It's a bowling alley. Damn it. I feel I should have gotten that.
That is Fun Time, Pun Time with the Pun Daddy.
Fun Time with the Pun Daddy. Fun Time with Bill. Brought to you by Mary Lou Bacatus Alpy and Tracy's Auntie Carolyn.
All right, it's time for us to move on.
All right.
Prepared to emotionally move on. Karen, by the way, did get alley cats.
Well, because she's smart.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm not.
It's the right answer.
All right, we got to roll. Let's roll fast with these 18 names.
It's time for us to go through our favorite thing, though. Can we do our favorite thing? Can we please do our favorite thing?
Let's move along fast, though. Well, that's a story.
Right. It's a tiny bit of a story. All right, so our favorite thing. We have been... So you guys have met the Bean Bean.
The Bean Bean.
The Bean Bean. You know the Bean Bean. The Bean Bean is... She's a cat who doesn't eat everything that she's offered.
Well, the Fiend Bean is having health issues. Let's cut to the chase.
I thought we weren't going to talk about that part.
Well, no, you got to know about the food. The food. So she's having some problems. She's anemic. She's on medication. Her hyperthyroidism. We got him on medication. She hadn't eaten for a while. She's down to 4.5 pounds, which is, not a lot of pounding. Mike Hoffman's dog is less, because I seen a picture of Mike Hoffman's dog, which incidentally, cute as can be. The cat is tiny, so I had to take her in. She had the blood work, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, she's got kidney disease, not curable. However, it is manageable through diet and meds. Meds, no problem. She lets me put the meds in her mouth. No problem. The food, though, I've tried several different prescription cat food, which $3 a can, my friends, for the little baby can. The little baby can. Anyways, tried 3 different kinds. Then I decided to try this other kind, which is from Italia, the Italian food. So we get the renal support for the cat. It's from Italy, made. You see, the flag is right there. The flag is right there. I say, I go to try it. I try everything else. This is not so expensive, but it's still expensive, but not so expensive. So I give her the kitty the food. We open it up. We give it the kitty. What does the kitty do? The kitty loves the food because the kitty is from Italia, like me. And my cousin Denise.
So what do we call it? Cat. I call it cat spaghetti.
He says, I give her the cat is spaghetti.
It's the cat's Italian food.
He's the cat is eating Italian food like he's like a pussy cat from Milan or something. I do not know. I'm losing the accent's going. It's gone. It was there for like un momento. But then it just slipped away.
But there we go.
There we go.
Our favorite thing this week is our Italian food for our cat.
It's called Forza 10. Forza 10. You can buy it on Chewy.com. That's where I get my food. Or PetSmart, maybe, if that's where you go. But this is a very niche product for a very niche kitty audience. for renal kidney support.
But that's our favorite thing.
Bada bing is right, Denise. All right. Our father Angelo was from Naples. He's from Napoli. Me and
Italy.
Denise, we are Italianos.
Carl says Italy by way of Kentucky.
Well, I can't do the Kentucky accent very well. You know that.
All right. It is now time for our regionally famous game show. Why in the world would you say that?
Huh?
Of course, you can use. So here's how this works.
Okay.
You can use these team names. You can use them Monday night at Rockin' Brews. You can use them Tuesday night for one last time.
Tier.
At Post Time Lounge and Cafe. And you can use them Wednesday night at the Sanford Orlando Kennel Club. So come on out, use these team names. Any one of these team names can be used at any one of those locations. Dear, we're going to go through these. Do you want to do number one?
Let's do rapid fire.
Are you interested in doing number one?
Yeah, I think so. I think I know what that is. So last night, I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to go quick because, why not? I hear a weird noise outside. I'm like, that's a weird noise. Let me go out and check it out. I go outside and I'm like, something like that.
That is not at all what it sounded like.
It's not a great representation of the sound. However, it was a weird sound. I go into the man shed. Knock, knock, knock. Babe, come out here. Hear this weird sound. Comes out.
What do I say immediately?
With the thing? The team name?
What did I say immediately?
Why are you bothering me? I'm looking at porn?
No, I said, that's a barred owl. I said, that's a barred owl.
Oh, right. Right. I was thinking of a different time. He said...
That's funny. Go on, dear.
Yep. Say it into the microphone. Yep.
So we heard
a
barred owl.
We heard a weird noise. It turned out it was a barred owl. Right there, right in the owls, right going on. We got a lot of nature going on. Denise, when you come down, you're going to hear the nature. And it was a weird sound. And I said, what the hell is that, Bill? And you know what Bill said? That's a mating situation.
Right there, that's a mating situation.
That is a mating situation.
Yes. Because what I heard was not just the regular barred owl sound.
He heard
at least 3 different barred owls, maybe 4. And one of them was going, woo, 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 woo.
Sorry, my pen just went flying across the room. I got so excited. He said, listen, Tracy, I've just been watching some porn. I know. That's a mating situation. Just kidding.
I have 4 children. I have 4 children. I know what a mating situation looks like. But an acceptable team name is
this
is children. A mating situation.
It's a mating situation.
The second one, I don't think you know anything about.
I don't, but I'm going to eat this blue cheese olive while you talk about it.
Okay, I am going to talk about it. So, one of my favorite
remember, wrap it up quick. Don't go on forever here.
Gee whiz. What I'm talking takes too long. All right, so one of my favorite podcasts, I love Wait, Don't Tell Me. Our friend Spence is actually at a taping of Wait, Don't Tell Me tonight in Chicago.
Is he? I knew he was somewhere because I saw the post, but I didn't realize that's where it was. We love Spence. Good for him.
Yeah. So anyway, so one of my favorite podcasts is a podcast called Go Fact Yourself. And if you like quizzes and that sort of thing, it's a great podcast. I love it. I've loved it a long time. Eliza loves it. Mm-hmm. But this week they had on an astronaut who had been an astronaut on a shuttle mission, and his shuttle mission got delayed because a single woodpecker had made 205 different holes in the insulation in the external fuel tank of a shuttle. And we described that. Well, I described that, and they described it on Go Fact Yourself as one persistent woodpecker.
That is, I would also say, an ambitious woodpecker. He just wants to get in there. 205 holes.
Insulation on the outside of the external fuel tank, and it delayed for a week a mission.
That's great.
One woodpecker.
That is a busy woodpecker.
One
pecker.
Busy woodpecker. All right, and we have one final one. And dear, do you want to do this one?
I don't know what it is, so why don't you do it? I'm going to give you 30. I said it?
You said this.
I don't know what it is, babe, so you have to do it.
So here's this is what this is about. So Tracy, for a very short period of time, was willing to and I'm willing to support her on this. She was thinking about boycotting Publix because Publix has come out and said they will allow open carry in Publix.
Like, I'm going to be shopping and the guy's going to have a gun showing. Like, I'm going to grab the last BOGO Barilla pasta. And I don't think so, Missy. I don't want that. I don't want to shop. And if you need to bring a gun into a grocery store, if you feel that's necessary, you got a problem, buddy. And I don't like Publix for saying that they can do that because other stores say no guns.
Well,
just say.
I
am going to other grocery stores, incidentally. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, this is a really good BOGO. I'll go at 8 a.m. because, the gun toters, they don't go at 8 a.m. They're more like a 2 p.m., 3 p.m., midnight kind of shopper.
I will let you know that
just saying.
One Monday night, like 3 weeks ago, there was somebody who had a gun in a holster sitting at Rockin' Brews. But
dick.
I will say that
some kind of dick.
There aren't security people at Publix. I wouldn't want any of the people that I know that work at Publix to have to police you can't bring a gun in.
We're not in the Wild West, people. I know people say it's my Second Amendment right. Well, guess what? That was written when it was a militia mentality.
You still couldn't take it to the grocery store. You
just go and buy your friggin' boar's head at the counter and go on with your life. Bring a gun, you stupid dickweed. Yeah.
But anyway, we're in the car the other day. We're coming home from this party we did on Saturday night. Yes. And as you drive by the Diamond Club, which is a men's club.
Akin to Rachel's, Mike Hoffman.
On 436. And it says no weapons on the sign outside.
Right. The sign outside the strip club. No weapons.
No colors, no guns.
And I said,
outside. And I said, Diamond Club is no Publix.
Diamond Club is no Publix.